Good morning vlog. I'm not at work right now, and that's because I decided to take a mental health leave. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to film a little intro to the video that you guys are going to see and kind of explain the backstory just a little bit. So from the title of the video, you'll see that this is a time when I had taken a mental health break. Well, yeah, like a mental health leave from teaching. This happened my second year teaching kindergarten. As you'll see in the video, like I kind of explained the situation that was going on in the classroom and things like that. I have been sitting on this footage for a while and contemplating whether or not I wanted to upload it, but I no longer work at this school anymore. It doesn't even really have to do with the school. It's just more, I guess I just want to shine light on how challenging teaching can be. I want to be transparent about the fact that I have struggled with teaching several times. I just want to post this for those of you who have been struggling with teaching and just need to hear from somebody who has been there and has gotten through every school year that I have started teaching. Even if you don't end up getting through the year and you decide to quit mid-year, like this video is just to resonate with those of you who have also been struggling with teaching. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be controversial or if a lot of you have struggled with this before. I did just want to kind of intro this video before jumping into something that happened like almost 2 years ago now. But if you guys have like questions or tips as to how I kind of overcame this season of teaching, I guess that's what I'll call it. It was a really difficult season of teaching. I would love to hear from you guys, and you know, we can have conversations in the comments of this video. Yeah, this is a very different type of video than what I usually post on my channel, so I hope that you are able to take something away from it and at least feel heard, like you're not the only one out there struggling with teaching. So with that, I will just lead you guys into the video. I've never felt like I've needed to do that before. Obviously, I'm only in like my second full year of teaching. I would like to say I'm pretty resilient, but the past 7 weeks have just really gotten to me. We're going to talk about it in this vlog, and basically I'm going to take you guys just through what I'm trying to do to get myself back in order, get myself feeling better. Now, my mental health has really taken a toll after the situation that I'll get into a little bit at work. I've just been having a very challenging student who it's gotten to the point where I have been injured, other students have been injured. It feels like I can't even do my job. I feel like my school has been trying to support me. It's still like, even with the supports from the school, it's still gotten to the point that I'm like, I'm not showing up for the rest of my kids the way that I need to. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like my like bright, bubbly teaching self that like can show up for the other kids and focus on like being a positive person in these kids' lives. I feel like I'm just like, I'm so stressed to the point of like every little thing is really getting to me. I have probably had like 2 mental breakdowns at this point on the phone to my parents, just kind of at the point where I'm so like desperate for a break and having so much anxiety going into the classroom that I was like, I need to take a step back and figure out what the heck I want to do. I have like mixed feelings about me taking this leave because I think I feel really guilty for like taking this time off. I don't know if that just comes with like the nature of the job being like, oh well, I'm like leaving the rest of the kids like and my team. The way it works in Spain is like basically other assistants or people on my team have to cover for me. And obviously I'm not trying to make their lives harder, but I kind of just got to the point where I had to prioritize myself. And I also feel like I'm not making the situation better because I'm so burnt out that like I'm probably not making the best decisions that I can when I'm faced with situations where a student is having like difficulties because I just don't have like the mental capacity to deal with it basically. And I've been scrolling on teacher quit talk, not saying I'm gonna quit because I still like want to be in the classroom, and just like hearing other people's stories, I'm like, wow, this profession is crazy. Yesterday was the first day of my mental health leave, and I honestly don't know how things work in the US. Like if I were in the US, like what would I be doing, because I don't know if a mental health leave is even an option. You guys let me know in the comments if you've ever heard of like teachers taking mental health leave. I know I've heard of teachers taking like a mental health day, but I actually was like went to a doctor and got a medical leave for a week, which is great because I'm gonna be able to have time to just like focus on myself and figure out either how to make this situation better, how to make it work for me so that I can last through the rest of the year, or like making a change. Obviously, like nothing is worth your mental health. When I got into teaching, I've had in the back of my head that I didn't think I was going to do it for the rest of my life. Also didn't think that halfway through my second year that I'd be struggling this much. I know some of it is very circumstantial because if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that my first year I also struggled a lot like with a particular student, but felt that the way that the school handled it was a lot different than the way that my school is handling it, and that it gave me like, it was more sustainable for me to finish out the year. And so I feel like it just goes to show like finding a school that fits with your philosophy and fits with, you know, supporting you and like prioritizing teachers, I think is like super important and can really affect the experience that you have as a teacher. I've got to do something with my hair. I'm gonna do this little hack that I saw for people with short hair. Obviously I saw it on TikTok. And then I'm gonna take this like claw clip and then basically just gonna put both parts of my hair in it. And it looks like this, so that it's like all up and pulled back. Today I really struggled getting out of bed. I like didn't actually get out of bed until like 11:30. I was planning to go to the gym, but like the times that the classes are not gonna work out with me today. I have some friends coming over later tonight and we're gonna watch Love is Blind. I haven't been vlogging at all in the classroom because I have had zero motivation. Like I've been struggling to even like get all my lesson plans done. It's just been so hard to focus. I feel like that's what I found. I feel like every day I was entering the classroom like in fight or flight mode because I never knew when I was gonna need to evacuate the classroom, or like things were gonna be thrown at me or thrown at other students. And it's just like a lot of anxiety surrounding making sure that all my other students are safe and things like that. And I'm sure that other teachers have gone through this. And also being a kindergarten teacher, I feel like it's more likely that I'm going to experience these things just because of their age level and like that they're still struggling to control their emotions. Yeah, so another thing that I've been thinking, you know, is it also the age group that I'm working with that has been making my teaching life and experience really difficult. Like maybe I'm just not built to be a kindergarten teacher anymore, and that's fine. Like maybe I really need a change to be a second or third grade teacher. I guess the purpose of this video is to show you guys how I'm gonna try to recover from everything that has been happening and just make myself feel better this week and hopefully show up next week with my kids in a better light and in a better mood, because I feel like I just haven't been like fair to the rest of the students. I just have not been okay, and obviously like the way that you're feeling really rubs off on the other students. And also I feel like I want to normalize like it being okay to need a mental health break from teaching, and it's also okay to like want to quit or have feelings like that. So this is like just the real raw truth of being a teacher and being in difficult situations. Now obviously this is not what everyone experiences, but it's what I'm going through right now, and I've obviously been on YouTube for a little while now, and I want to share my experience to hopefully help other people either feel better or just have someone that they can relate to that they're like going through the same things. I'm having breakfast and it's literally like 12:30 probably, but we're not going to worry about that. I still have the rest of the day to, you know, be productive, and if my body needed those extra hours of sleep and extra hours of just literally not moving, then that's what I needed. Then I will take you guys along to the coffee shop that I'm going to go to. It's a new one that I want to try, and obviously tonight, like with Love is Blind, we're going to chill and just like I'm going to vlog this week. It's going to be a week of mental health break vlog. I just got back from doing some work at a coffee shop, which I'm glad I went there because now I know a new place that like allows you to have your laptop. So we're gonna make some tea. Good morning. Happy day 3 of my mental health break. Today, the weather is not as beautiful as it was yesterday or the day before, so I don't think the park is in my mental health plan for today. Do not judge me for making ramen. I saw it, I'm cold, my throat is a little bit sore, so that's what I'm gonna be eating. I might be staying home today and just like reading, watching some Netflix. I've been editing some videos here that I've been like so behind on because that brings me joy. I'm gonna go to a yoga class tonight at 6:15, but I think today might be a home day. And then I also planned a trip. I've really been contemplating like what I want to do with my current job situation, and right now I'm in the headspace of like, I think I want to just get through the year and finish this year with my kids, because I really struggle, like, I don't know, I feel like this is like a teacher thing to be like leaving my class of kids because I'm just like so attached to them. So I think that this week of break is going to be really good for me, and then I can come back stronger and like get through the year. It's going to be a super chill day. Talk to my parents, just like be calm and chill and do my yoga class. That is the plan. I finally dragged myself out of bed today and went to a yoga class. This was the outfit. I thought I would give you guys another grocery haul. I spent 17 euros this time, but also because I bought, like I had to restock on more expensive items. So like this big thing of olive oil was probably around 8 euros, but it'll last me a long time. I had to restock on honey, which also was like 4. Eggs. Spain is starting to sell cheddar cheese, so you know I got some cheddar cheese. And I also got some peanut butter because I don't know why, but I've been craving like peanut butter and jelly. So along those same lines, I also got some like mixed berry. I'm gonna make some breakfast. Good morning. I just woke up. Well, I mean, I woke up at like 10. It's like 11. And I'm about to go meet my friend at the park. We're gonna do a little reading. Then I definitely do have some work to do today because I want to be like prepared for the week of work when I go back tomorrow. So I have some just like lesson planning that I want to do so that I'm not just like completely thrown off guard. But yes, that's the plan. We're gonna go to the park. I will take you guys with, and it's kind of cold today, so I'm like all layered up. And yeah, I'm gonna make some breakfast right now, and then we're gonna get going.